Since the rise of remote work and online education, digital whiteboards have become increasingly popular. For this reason, we're thrilled about Apple's FREEFORM app. Here's everything you need to know. Hey guys, it's Roxy, back with Paperless X, a channel dedicated to easing your digital transformation. If you're new to our channel, hello. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know each time we release a new video. And if you're already subscribed, fantastic human, welcome back. The dotted canvas is excellent. If you'd rather work on a plain background, you have the option to hide the grid. We also like that as you zoom in and out, FREEFORM displays the percentage of your zoom, and it automatically snaps to 100%. It snaps on multiple levels too, which is useful. Your handwriting tools are the same as those in Pages, Keynote, and Numbers. They, therefore, look and feel familiar. FREEFORM also borrowed the Shapes tool, which has different categories of shapes you can add to your canvas. The only problem is you're limited to using these if you want decent shapes in the app. You can't simply sketch a shape and have it magically transformed, like we get in other apps. We expected a better Shapes tool because that would mean working faster in the app. Adding shapes in FREEFORM takes too much effort for a digital workflow. You can add text boxes to your canvas. Your text can be any color you want. However, we continue to run into the same issue we have with Apple apps. We can't modify the default colors on the color palette. Using custom colors requires a lot of unnecessary steps. You can make your text bold, italic, or underlined. You can also choose to align your text or turn it into lists, dashed, numbered, or bulleted lists. You have access to a large collection of fonts, and FREEFORM even supports custom fonts. You can add sticky notes to your canvas. These come in a few different colors. You can't really complain. I mean, custom colors would be wonderful, but are they necessary? You can align your text to the center, top, or bottom of the sticky note. They also have all the text options you have for your text boxes. Sadly, handwritten notes don't stick to sticky notes. That would have been cool. You can scan documents directly onto the canvas using the iPadOS scanning engine. You can also add photos from the Photos library or take one with your camera. For both scans and photos, you can quickly replace them. It helps when you pick the wrong files to attach. Cropping your images is easy. You can add shadows to your image. Some images look better with shadows, others don't. There is also an option to make the edges rounded. Our favorite feature is the ability to add videos of any length and apparently any size. Your videos play in line without having to leave the whiteboard. How cool is that? If you want to play the videos in full screen, of course you can do that. You have similar editing features to those you have for your photos. You can add links to your canvas, and the app creates a beautiful web clip of it. A whiteboard works with a lot of visuals. It makes sense to have web clips and not just links lying around. FREEFORM also lets you add any file, zip, PDF, PowerPoint, etc. You can open this for reading, but you have no markup tools. Those would have been awesome, especially for PDF. Everything you have on the canvas can be edited. The lasso tool, however, can only select and pick up handwritten items only. Let's hope in the future we'll be able to at least select everything on the page. We can do the following with each item on the page. Your handwritten notes included. Duplicate, delete, copy, or cut and paste. Move to the front or back of other items on the canvas. Lock to prevent from moving or further editing. Add description for improved accessibility. And you can copy and paste styles between similar items. You can also resize and rotate everything on the page. FREEFORM allows you to edit one item at a time, or you can select multiple items to edit them at once. Grouping items together makes it easier to move them around in relation to each other. At least there's a way to move a lot of things on the page. You can even align the items, which we haven't really found that useful for now. For remote teams, such as ours, it's important to brainstorm at the same time. We've been able to edit and see the changes, but it hasn't been in real time. While collaborating, you can quickly get onto an audio or video call. Like with collaboration in any other Apple app, you can give your colleagues permission to make changes and add other people. To complete this collaboration experience, we hope to see commenting and change tracking. On the homepage, you only get smart folders for your recent, shared, and favorite boards. The app has an option to use groups, but we're still working on what that means because nothing seems to be changing when you turn on the option. Your boards can display as thumbnails or lists according to date or name. How do you feel about digital whiteboards? We hope you found this video useful. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Thank you, fantastic human, for watching. See you in the next video.